Hi folks, Fuzz here, welcome back to Final Fantasy X-2. We're continuing on, as always, making our way through Chapter 1 and working towards that beautiful 100% completion figure. So far, we've got to 14%, and that's going to be important because there's a little thing we need to talk about as we go into our next area here, which is Moonflow. But we're going to go ahead and select this destination from the airship, and we'll watch the cutscene, and then I'll talk a little bit more about how we're going to proceed with this area.
Much since then. If anything's changed, people seem to smile more often now. It's as if they finally have time to notice the beauty around them. Hey, this is nice out here.
What?
People out enjoying nature. It's very peaceful.
Sure is. A lot of people are traveling these days, trying to learn more about Spira.
Thanks to you, Yuna.
I had nothing to do with it.
Go on, give yourself a pat on the back.
Okay, so here we are in the Moonflow. Welcome back to those of you that played Final Fantasy X. Now, before you do anything, before you speak to anyone, this is really important to note. There's 4 options that we can choose from to proceed through this area. There's a mission to take place, you see. And whether we do that mission or not will determine what the rewards are that we're going to get. Now, the first 3 options give pretty awesome accessory rewards. The first option will give you the Enterprise accessory, which, not immediately, but later on in the game it becomes available to you, which gives you the break HP limit, so that a party member can have 99,999 maximum health. Very awesome, I'm sure you'll agree. The second option will give you, eventually, the Minerva's Plate accessory, which, although it lowers your strength, is fantastic for your Black Mage, since it doubles the party member's maximum MP, boosts their magic stat by a whopping 100 points, and gives them the very powerful Turbo Black Magic ability. The third option gives perhaps the most coveted item, eventually, called the Key to Success, which is an accessory that doubles experience gain, AP gain, gil gain, the amount of items that are dropped after battle, and the damage that is dealt by that party member. So yeah, a fantastic item. But the problem with all 3 of these options that you might select from is that all of them will mean you have to forfeit the 100% completion rate. Although that last accessory is so amazing that some people are willing to do that and then work through New Game Plus once they've completed the game with that awesome accessory, but also then focusing on 100% completion at that point. However, since my walkthrough is focused on 100% completion on the first playthrough, we're going to be forfeiting all 3 of those items, I'm sad to say, and we're going for option 4. So this will allow us to get 100% completion, but we will, as I say, miss out on those awesome accessories. So in order to do option 4, we're going to have to complete the mission in this place perfectly, but also we need to speak to this guy that's walking around wearing red. So that's the first thing we're going to do here. Let's give him a quick chatting to.
On this spot, I'll be
This is
sponsoring an extraordinary
Tobley.
show. Do come. Oh, and I'm Tobley. Yep, it will be splendid indeed. Mark my words, people here and there and merriment everywhere.
Hey, that sounds like fun. Okay, well, we'll see you then.
Wait. I have a favor to ask of you.
Let's go.
Okay? After all, we're sphere hunters.
Righto.
Oh, let's hear him out.
Oh, here's the thing, you see. My able assistant hasn't come back. From Luca, of course. Where else? He went to fetch some supplies, which are vitally, crucially important for the show, you see.
Go check on him, right?
Oh, quite.
Why ask us?
Because you are sphere hunters, and sphere hunters hunt spheres.
That settles it.
Right. It's yours if you return my assistant safely back to safety. I'm thinking he must be over in the general vicinity of Jose Temple. Oh, and he's Hypello.
Okay, so we've got some hints there towards our mission. We get some percentage increase from speaking to that guy as well. So what we're going to do now is to start making our way back towards Jose Temple. But make sure you do come from where the airship drops you off. Don't teleport to the temple, because it actually makes the mission more difficult, I believe. Could be wrong on that. But anyway, this is the way I've always done it, so it's the way I'm going to recommend that you do it and approach from this side. Yeah, it means there's going to be enemy encounters, but I'm sure nothing that we can't handle at this stage in the game. And what are these guys? Water, is that? Yeah, so we need to hit these guys really with Thunder Art. I think. Pretty sure I've got my elements right there. Yeah. They're down. In fact, Thunder's probably going to be good enough to kill these. Enemies don't level up in Final Fantasy X too. As far as I'm aware anyway, correct me if I'm wrong on that. So these are still just starting enemies. Few attacks, physical attacks should be enough to kill these guys. There is one enemy actually in this area that can be quite challenging, and that's called the, I think it's the hard shell or something along those lines. It has a lot of health and it can oversoul as well, but as far as I'm aware it cannot kill you. So just take it as an XP opportunity if you do get an oversouled version of that enemy. Let's unleash some magic here. No need.
Turned on.
So yeah, just going to follow the linear path at this point. And eventually the mission will begin for us. It's an interesting mission, by the way, this one. You'll see when we start it in a moment's time. It can be a bit annoying, so if you have an opportunity to save before starting it, you might want to take that opportunity, in all honesty. I'm not sure if there is a save point beforehand. There might be. Oh, no, there isn't. Okay, so this is going to be the start of the mission, just up here. Is there a save point just up here? No, I'm not going to risk it. We'll just go ahead and speak to the Hypello, and hopefully we'll get it done first time here. If you do have to restart, remember not to skip out on any cutscenes, such as this one. Otherwise you will lose out on percentage completion.
You sure are. You just sit back and let the goings escort you back to Tobley.
Thank you.
You can skip dialogue, by the way, without losing completion, apart from when you speak to Ch1 earlier. But basically what you can't do is pause the cutscene and then press square to skip it. Right, so what we're going to do on this mission, we will need to complete it perfectly, is interrupt the thieves as they come to steal the suitcases, the briefcases here. And they are quite fast, so as soon as we see them, we need to run to them, and we can even run to them, I don't think the first one, but I think the latter ones, we can run to before they even steal the briefcases. But if they do steal them, we still need to run to them and get them before they actually run off the screen, because then we'll have to restart, unfortunately, if we are too slow. So as I mentioned, can be a bit of a pain. Let's just go ahead and make sure that we're nicely healed up in preparation. There we are. So in a moment's time, we'll get the first one, which I think is part of a cutscene, if I remember correctly. So we do have to wait for them to steal it. But then we have to catch them quickly.
Oh no, bandits, we are under siege.
Okay, go. When you get to them, you have to press the X button or whatever the action button is on the controller that you're using. Otherwise, you're not going to catch them. They'll still carry on running. I completely forgot we can turn spells into all spells, or AoE effect spells, without any, special effects on them. Just by using the D-pad when we're targeting. When you're ready, speak to the Hypello again. In fact, just get ahead of the chocobo. And then the chocobo will start moving again. Right, they're going to jump down in a moment's time, I think. And this is where we can, if we're quick, we'll get two at a time now. Oh, no. Oh, missed it. Got one. Okay, we're going to have to get the other one once it's got the briefcase. But as you can see, it is possible to catch them before they steal. Oh, I forgot to do an AoE effect there, not to worry.
We won!
Okay, so we've got to catch that second one really fast now. Because he's stolen the briefcase. Did we get him? Yeah, we got him. So that briefcase will get put back into place in a moment.
You're fired!
Right, so there's 5 bandits in total. Which means that we've done 3. So we've got 2 more to go. So as soon as the next set come, we'll try and catch one before they jump onto the briefcases. And then we should be able to get the second of the next 2 after that. Right, where are they? Oh, no. Chocobo just stopped because I think we need to go in front, maybe? Yeah, there we go. We just had to cross the area. That's fine. I'm just staying ahead a little bit. Because I think the bandits do come from in front.
Oh
Yeah.
no, bandits, we are under siege.
So there's one probably coming from behind. So we'll grab this one first. And then we'll run back to the cart as quickly as we can.
So what's next?
As you can see, the battles themselves are dead easy. It's just catching them's the problem. Yeah, we got it. That wasn't too bad at all, actually. I'm pretty sure that is the last of the thieves now. So we are done with this mission, pretty much. Okay, just stay in front. And eventually, we should get to the correct place. Yeah. And we will get a reward for doing this mission as well. A pretty decent reward.
These ladies.
Yep, of course you've been most helpful. With this, the show is just a step away from smashing success. Here, as promised.
Yeah, so the Gun Mage dress sphere is a very powerful dress sphere. Because it basically lets us use an ability, I think, called Blue Magic. Which you'll probably recognise from various other Final Fantasy games. Think the enemy skill materia from Final Fantasy VII. It lets you learn some powerful abilities from enemies. And not just offensive abilities either. But with the Confuse ability from the Festivalist dress sphere, we'll be able to learn really good healing and shield spells and things of that nature as well. So we'll certainly be focusing on getting some of those.
Oh, and take this with you two for everything you've done.
And this is because we've got it perfect. We managed to stop all 5 bandits. We'll also get a circlet accessory and the Helios Guard garment grid. And of course, the percentage will increase the maximum amount.
People person such as yourselves. Yes, sirree.
You're very welcome.
Just remember, it was the Gullwings that helped you out.
Yeah, mission complete. Okay, that pretty much sums up our journey into the Moonflow for now. As I say, we've got some pretty awesome items there. So we can use the save sphere here. Board the airship once more. Save our game. Alright then guys, well let's just go ahead and check our updated percentage now. So if you guys have done everything I've done, you'll be on the same amount of course. Still 14%. Okay, apparently it doesn't update. Well, the actual score does update, I assure you. But not enough to actually push it forward to another percentage point on the display. But I absolutely assure you it has been boosted. If you want 100% completion, you do need to do everything that I've just done. But hey, there you go. At least you'll know that if yours is 14%, then that's correct. Because that's what it should be. Because that's what we're at here. Alright then guys, well I think we'll finish off for today. So, I think next time I might focus on a couple of blue magics that I think will be useful to get at this point with the new Gun Mage dress sphere that we've gone ahead and collected as a reward there. So thanks for stopping by, checking out the episode folks. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like. Come back soon for more Final Fantasy X-2. Have a great day.